so blur. Hi. Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's makeup look, I thought it would be fun to I thought it would be fun to sort of show you guys like my go-to evening going out girls night, going to the club, going to the bar, going to like just a general going out for the night makeup look. It's quite simple as far as the eye is, well for me at least, but the face makeup is very hardcore. It's very like thick base, full coverage base, lots of powder, contour, that mainly because it's a night out, so you need the makeup to last throughout the night out. So yeah, if you want to see what I do, then please keep on watching. Okay, for foundation, I'm going to go in with my MAC Cosmetics Studio Fix Fluid Foundation in NC35. And for concealer, I'm going to use my Revlon Colorstay Full Coverage Concealer in 055 Chestnut. Now, I didn't prime on camera because I'm using a product, as mentioned previously, that is for my acne flare-ups, and it hasn't launched yet, so I can't talk about it yet, so yeah. Alright, time to set all of this into place. I'm going to use my Inglot Mattifying Loose Powder in number 31. You see, I got a new one. Okay, now before you set the under eye, I always set my under eye first because that's like what creases first. So before you set the under eye, always go back in with your sponge or your brush and just make sure like there's no creases before you put the powder on there. Because once it's set, it's gonna stay. You know what I'm actually noticing about this foundation now? As I set it with the powder, that comes off. Because you can see some redness on my acne, but with the other foundations it doesn't do that, so it's a bit weird, but okay, I can live with that. Time for bronzing. Of course, you can take a wild guess what I'm going to use. I'm going to go in with my Inglot Press Powder. This is the AMC Press Powder in number 63. Okay, my lovely, it's time for blush and highlights. Of course, I'm going to use my MAC blush in Burnt Pepper. I like this blush for nighttime vibes because it's like really like that mauve pink brown blush, and it's really, and you know, blush fades, like over time blush fades on the face, so this like really stays on for me. And then for highlighter, I'm going to use my MAC Hyper Real Glow highlight palette in Get It Glowing. I haven't used this in quite a minute, but it's really blinding, so yeah, we're going to use this again today. Okay, boys and girls, for eyes I'm gonna dive into my Switch Beauty Slays for Days palette. And because this look is like my go-to evening vibes kind of a look, I don't really go hectic on the eye, but I do make it like very sultry and smoky. So I'm gonna dip into the shade called Alia. It's a very neutral taupe type of shade. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush like that, and I'm just going to like dust it in my crease. Okay, for the lower lash line, I'm going to take the tiniest bit of the shade Chelsea and the shade Tandy to sort of create a slightly blown out look, like a eyeshadow vibes underneath the eyes. So I'm going to do that quickly. Okay, now I'm gonna go off camera to do a tiny little wing, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so once I have that tiny little wing on, what I do next is I take a black eyeshadow and slightly buff out the edges.
What we do here is go back, 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 back,
For my waterline, I'm going to take this Kohl pencil by Inglot. This is in the shade 01, it's black, and I'm just going to do a thin line on my waterline with this. Now taking that same black eyeshadow from that Switch palette and buffing it out. Okay, so while we wait for my lashes to get a bit tacky, I feel like it's smart to move on with lips. For lip liner, I'm going to go in with my Revlon Colorstay lip liner in Sienna. And then for lipstick, I'm going to use my Inglot HD Lip Tint Matte in the shade 37. Okay guys, there you have it. This is it for today's makeup look. I hope you guys love this look as much as I do. It's very smoky and sultry. yet quite simple. It's not that hectic of an eye. It's mostly neutral shades and all of that. The glow is on and the look is on, definitely. So yeah, this is why this is like one of my favorite go-to girls night out makeup look, because like the focus is on the eyes. Everything is just sexy. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Once again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you on the next one.